What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Samuels the Night, coming back at you with another brand new video. So, yes, by the look of it, I know what you all are thinking. What, Sam, did you break your arm? Break your wrist? Did not break my wrist, I actually broke my collarbone, also known as my clavicle. I've broken my left clavicle right here, and I didn't just break it, I shattered it. Tell you guys the full story here in a minute. I'm sorry if I sound like this. I'm in a lot of pain today, guys. So please forgive me for that. And I won't be able to use my thumb to pause this video. I have to use my index finger because all my other fingers are really hurt. This finger is just, the whole entire skin right here is gone. So it's very painful. And sorry for the mixer going downstairs. My parents are making dinner. So if you guys can hear me well enough, please let me know in the comments. Please put your support in the comments for me. Support, pray, do all that. So the story is, I was riding my bike down the old plank trail that me and Eli usually ride down, and Eli wasn't with me yesterday, so I was riding down there, and there was this bump, thinking, oh, you know how teenagers are, they're stupid, they like to do stupid things, like to see if they can actually run over this bump. And me thinking that the bump's not going to do anything, I was completely wrong. So me seeing the bump, thinking, oh, a bump. Then me turning the bike, going to the bump, hitting the bump at 15 miles an hour, flipping off the bike, going face planted. Luckily, I hit my head on the side, hit my head on the concrete. Then something happened after that. I think I might have blacked out for maybe 2 seconds. But that was it. But I really don't remember. All I remember is falling off my bike, hitting my head, this, and then severe pain right here. Extreme pain. And I knew right away something was wrong with my clavicle. The clavicle is also called the collarbone, for those of you who don't know. But yeah, I was in the ER for 3 hours last night, guys. They did x-rays. Luckily they didn't do any blood work. I was very glad they didn't do blood work. So let me just go back fully here for you guys so you guys can just see that my arm is, this is my other arm. This is my right. This is my left. My left is the one that's wrapped up. So I'll stand up for you guys for a minute. If I can stand up. It's really hard for me to stand up, guys. I have to use this and it really hurts. Right there. See? But I have to move my arm every hour, or at least every hour, so I don't get something called freeze shoulder. And I have to put an ice pack on every hour, every 15 minutes. Now, I do have some bad news for you guys, but I know you guys are worried out there. That's completely fine. It's completely understandable that one of your favorite YouTubers has broken their left clavicle, also known as their collarbone. But to be on the good side real quick, it's painful. I'm going to say that right now. It's painful. I did shatter my collarbone. There's 2 fragments in here. So this is what I must have done. Let me just get through this real quick, and then I'll get to the orthopedic part. So when I flew off my bike, I must have landed somehow to break my collarbone. I must have I know I hit my head, but I do not know how I broke my collarbone. I know I hit my head though, and luckily I do not have any internal bleeding and no brain bleed. So I'm very lucky for that. But there is a lot of pain right here, and I think, I'm just guessing, that when I hit my head, I must have yanked or something. I either hit my head and then slammed to the ground. I might have slammed. I don't know. I don't remember that part. I just remember hitting my head, and then I think it was a barrel roll or something. I don't know. That's yesterday. Yesterday's in the past. But yesterday, I'm never going for that bump again on the old plank road, though. But if you guys don't hear my fan running in the background, that's because I'm in the other room now. But there's no other way to do the video in the other room, in the spare room, because there's nowhere to put the camera. So, yeah, I'm going to be sleeping in the spare room for probably the next 6 weeks, if not longer. And yeah, I'm going to have to, need to have a lot of help doing all this. I cannot move, I barely move the left shoulder. I should not move it at all. But I have to move it some. That's what the doctor said. the ER doctor. I'm never going to see them again, probably, unless I have to go back to the hospital, which I probably won't. I'll probably never. I'm not going to say I'll never get a broken bone again, but I probably won't get a broken bone again. But some 12 years later, probably, because here's a fun fact, you guys. It hurts. Oh, I just get waves of pain, guys. I am taking pain meds though, but it's very painful. Um, so here's a fun fact. When I was 6 years old, I broke my wrist. Now 12 years later, that was 12 years ago. 12 years later, I'm breaking my collarbone or my clavicle, my left clavicle. So right here is broken where the strap is. It's broken right here. I know it looks like a backpack, but it's actually a sling. So it's keeping my arm steady. And I have to relax my arm. I mean, be totally honest with you guys. This is worse than scalding my foot. This is worse than breaking my wrist. This is 20 times worse. To those of you who are watching who have a broken clavicle right now, just know you're going to get through it. I promise you that. It was an accident, though. I had never meant to do this on purpose. And I know you guys are saying, no, we never said you meant to do it on purpose. I know that. Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Ow. So yelling's not an option either. Okay. I'm kidding. I can at least have a little fun with you guys. You know I'm in pain. So it hurts when I eat because when I open my mouth, it's like right here. Like, even that hurts. What I just did, that hurts. Like, if you ask me how bad that hurts when I do this, I would say a 7 out of 10. Because that's how hard I hit my head. And to be completely surprised with you guys, I literally think I at least had a little bleeding when I hit my head internally. Nothing major, nothing major. I don't have to have surgery. Actually, I might, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So hold your horses. We'll get to that. But yeah, broke my collarbone, broke my clavicle, also known as the collarbone. And here's one of the bad news. I don't know how long I'll be out of rail fanning for. I really don't. I really, really don't. Could be weeks. Could be weeks. But just to know, there may not be a video for a while either, because I have a broken collarbone, and it'd be really hard. And I may not be in school this week. To those of you who are my classmates who are watching this right now, I may not be in school all week. Because it's going to be really hard for me to type. It's going to be really hard for me to write. It's going to be really hard for me to walk. Well, not like walking, but walking with the brake. Because walking with the brake hurts like, okay, it really does. I'm not kidding. Standing up, not so bad anymore. It wasn't as bad as yesterday. Sitting, laying down can hurt because when I have to lay like this, and I have to flip, I have to pull myself onto the bed, and that hurts like a, well, you know what. And there's just so much that's going on right now. I was supposed to rail fan with Eli this weekend. Those of you who aren't following me on Instagram probably know that. Those of you who follow me on Snapchat probably know that as well. But that's not happening this week since I have a broken clavicle. Now here's the bad news. News that you guys have all been waiting for. Okay. This morning, 8 a.m., we went to the orthopedist, and I may or may not have to have clavicle surgery, which is where they're going to go in, they're going to make an incision right here, and they're going to open me up, and they're going to remove the fragments, and they're going to put the bone back in its place. Sorry, my dad just got home, so if you guys hear talking in the background, please forgive me for that. But if you guys hear barking in the background, you guys know I have a dog, please forgive me for that too. But yeah, they're gonna go in. They're gonna make an incision. If I have to have surgery, they're gonna make an incision right here where the break is. They're gonna go in. They're gonna fix the break, and then they said the surgery will last 60 to 90 minutes, even if I have to have the surgery, which it's a 60-40 chance I'll have to have the surgery. Which means it's a higher chance I'll have to have surgery than I won't have to have surgery. And I'm getting a CT scan, which a CT scan means a CAT scan. And I'm going to get a CAT scan of the break to see how bad the break is and to see if there's any more fragments. Because I shattered this bone. it's like, you know, glass shatters, right? Those of you who have ever seen glass shatter, that's basically what I did. I shattered it like glass. And there's 2 fragments, but there could be more. They said if there is more, most likely I'll have to have surgery. But I'm a brave boy. I hate surgery. I'm terrified. I'm beyond belief terrified of anesthesia. Like, I just hate the feeling of being knocked out. I just hate the feeling of being unconscious. Gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop moving my shoulder. Alright, I just thought I'd make this update for you, video for you guys. I do have another update. Let's see if it'll come to mind real quick. So I went to the orthopedist. I already said that. An orthopedist is a bone doctor, and when he looked at it, he knew right away that that was a bad break, just a bad break. Okay, so yeah, it was pretty darn bad, if you ask me. I actually thought it was clean when I saw it at the hospital, so I was like, thank God it's not shattered. Then this morning when I wake up and I go to see the x-ray again, then I see the 2 fragments and I'm like, oh, it's shattered. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I shattered my clavicle? Now I'm gonna have to have surgery, possibly? That was my initial reaction, but I said that in my head. I didn't say that out loud. I said that in my head. I do have to put an ice pack on every 15 minutes. I have to leave it on for 15 minutes, then I take it off for an hour. 15 minutes, take it off for an hour. 15 minutes, take it off for an hour. And then, but I don't have to do that when I go to bed. I don't have to put it on when I go to bed. I do have to take the sling off when I go to sleep, though. I mean, I might. I took it off last night when I went to sleep, but I don't know if I'll take it off tonight when I go to sleep. I took it off last night because I have to rest my arm on a pillow when I go to sleep. Like, which means I might have to take off the sling. And showering. I'm not gonna get to any grossy things, but I do need help showering, and my parents are gonna help me with that, and that's all you need to know about that. Because I can't do anything with this. I can barely do anything with this left arm. Hardly anything right now. The only thing I can probably do is just move it up and down, and then I can hardly move the shoulder. That's what they said. They don't want me to move it, but if I have to move it, I have to move it. That's what they said. And they just want me to do most of the things with my right arm, my right shoulder, which is this one. That even hurt. Come on. All right. But yeah, my clavicle's shattered. So I don't know when the next time I'm gonna make another video for you guys, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'll make another update a few days ahead. When I get another update, I'll update you guys again, and I'll make another video. But anyway, I thought I'd just update you guys on this, tell you guys I shattered my clavicle, also known as my collarbone. Shattered my collarbone. I might have to have surgery. If I have to have surgery, I'll update you guys on that. If they have to do, when they do the CT scan, I'll update you guys on that too, and just let you guys know what's going on, off and on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I had a bike accident, and just to finish off the story real quick, as soon as the bike crashed, because I knew it was a really bad crash when I crashed that bike. How do I know? Because when I crashed, the bike, I don't know which way the bike went. All I remember is flipping, hitting my head. I don't know how the bike flipped. The bike might have flipped, but the front wheel flew off. It went like maybe a quarter of a mile down before it went into a ditch, because that's how bad the brake was. And I knew right away that something had to be broken when I saw that wheel go that far. I knew I might have internal bleeding and I'd have to stay calm. I did stay calm. My parents came to get me, took me to the Advocate Hospital, got x-rays and everything else. So yeah, short of the story real quick, I did break my clavicle and my dad's home. So if you guys are talking downstairs, my dad just got home and I had to go put the ice pack back on and rest some more. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, if you guys want more videos like this in the future, smash the like button, turn that notification bell, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one later. Love you all. Peace.